Hey guys, welcome back to The Buzz. I'm really excited for this episode. We're all really excited for this episode. We got some big things in store. But first, let me introduce our host, Amadou.
Yes, sir. Amadou So. Y'all know who I am.
Yeah.
Man, what's good, man? It's your boy Rashad, man. We back.
Will Lake and IV here in the cut. What up?
Ooh, I like that. Oh,
Yeah,
Excuse me. All right, and it's me and Malia, and we got some special guests in the building with us today. We'll get into that a little later on in the episode, but let's get into the sports world. It's a lot of stuff going on. The NBA trade deadline. I mean, it's a lot of surprising moves. I mean, we already talked about Kyrie early, the last episode, but some big moves, you know?
Big moves. Crazy.
The Nets dynasty, so whatever that was, is dismantled completely. So how do you guys feel about KD to the Suns? Like,
man, let me tell you, it's like 1 a.m. I'm about to go to bed. Look at my phone, set my alarm. Like, let me just see what's going on, because last time, remember Kawhi got traded to the Clippers. That was at like 3 a.m. I was like, let me just check, right? I go to Twitter, boom, KD traded to the Suns. I'm like, what? I couldn't even believe, so I just put my phone down because obviously that wasn't true. Like I said, something tell me, let me go look at it again. Whoa, verified. Kevin Durant to the Suns, man. KD, Devin Booker, man.
Honestly,
that's shoot.
And honestly, for me, like I had a similar thing with you because I woke up 7 in the morning. I'm on TikTok. I see, KD going to the Suns. I'm like, hold on. Let me wash my face up a little bit. Make sure I'm seeing the right thing. So I'm like, okay, you got KD, Devin Booker, Chris Paul on the same team. You still have DeAndre Ayton at center. So that's really like literally a team, like a super team, I would say, because that's really a complete team where some Nets fans will say, like, okay, James Harden, KD, and Kyrie was a complete team, but those three players needed the ball in their hands.
They barely played together, too. Let's talk about that.
Injuries.
Barely played.
Injuries was very tough.
So, honestly, this really changed the whole dynamic of the Western Conference because now we thought Kyrie going to Dallas was a big move, but this right here it's changing the game back to what it was. And I mean, like, D-Lo went back to the Lakers. Everybody thought LeBron was back on his shoes, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything going in motion, but that blockbuster trade happened. So, honestly, it's really up in the sky in the West, man, honestly. So, how you feel, Will?
Yeah, KD to the Suns, crazy. Just like y'all, woke up this morning, I'm like, the KD move, crazy. Irvin just got traded the other day as well. So the Nets are kind of done right now. I mean, they got some picks back and everything. But I'm just excited for the West. The West, like you said, is stacked right now. So
I hope Chris Paul finally gets his ring. That's all I want. I just want him to get his ring. I mean, I don't like that KD's going like ring chasing, whatever you want to call it. He's not a loyal player, but I just want Chris Paul to get his ring. He truly deserves it. Yeah. So hopefully it ends well for them.
Exactly. And honestly, you really think about it, you see on KD, Kyrie leaving, it really has something that goes on behind the scenes that we don't know. Locker room issues. Of course, like everybody's saying Kyrie's like a major issue in the locker room within Boston, with the Nets, not with the Cavs, but because we have LeBron. But it's literally like a main really issue because I think in the press conference after the Mavs game, his first game, they asked him point blank period, how you feel about KD going to the Suns? And he was like, can we talk about our game first? So it's like, it's a lot going on that we don't know. But
and we talked about how the culture for the Kyrie trade, was the culture of the Nets. And he actually, in the interview, I think it was on, I seen on First Take, he was saying like he didn't feel appreciated on the Nets. I think so definitely was some culture issues with the Nets organization. Yeah. So that's just really crazy how, that trade happened. Short, is crazy. Yeah.
And you just talk about it from the Nets side. I don't know how. I still don't know how the Nets. You got Kyrie, KD, James Harden. Yeah. That's 2 MVPs, champions, everything. 3 of the best players we've ever seen in our league. Yeah. You only getting back Ben Simmons, Spencer Dinwiddie, Mikal Bridges.
They're literally going back to what it was before they got all the things, literally.
Right,
and I think they gave up 4 first-round picks
to the Rockets. The Rockets have their first-round picks, so it's not like they can just flat out tank.
4 first-round picks. Are you kidding me?
I mean, honestly, with the Suns, I think the Suns won that trade. I'm gonna be honest.
Most definitely.
You can talk about a lot of role plays they can give up. Yep. And they're still a great
competitive.
team.
And you talk about the pieces they lost. the trade deadline just passed. It's the buyout market now. They can get, Russell Westbrook. He got traded. He's going to get cut. Maybe he can go there. John Wall, Pat Bev just got traded. He could go there too. We don't know. They can make a lot of other moves to do it. And I don't want to, say too much, but look, Kyrie Irving is a free agent at the end of this year. In that interview I talked about, Kyrie said he talked about how him and KD wanted to potentially team up once again. Who knows? Maybe a little sign and trade happen. Kyrie for Chris Paul. I don't know. But
they need to start their own basketball team.
It's something that can happen.
2 players, bro, that's like trying to figure out what they want to do.
Yeah.
Honestly, because not really too much with KD, because KD deep down, Kyrie would have stayed with the Nets. That dynamic still been there. Yeah. But with the Kyrie trying to leave, requesting a trade, that really created KD out of I'm out. You know what I'm saying? Because he's not about to stick with Ben Simmons. Ben Simmons, bro, I'm not going to lie. Ben Simmons need to wrap it up. Ever since we had that playoff game against Trae Young, he was afraid to go against Trae Young. It was insane. Like, Ben Simmons, bro, it's time to pack it up, bro, honestly. Now he's really the superstar of that team. It's sad to say.
Yeah.
All right, let's really get into the Laker talk. I mean, my guy LeBron, my GOAT, the best basketball player of all time. I'm not even going to say the eyewitness. Can we give him the title finally? He just broke the all-time scoring record. Like, I know Shai got a lot to say about this, but I give LeBron the GOAT title. I mean, I just feel like it's about that time. It's about that time. Every time LeBron breaks a new record, it's MJ better. He couldn't last in this era. It's a different era. It's always some excuse. But I just think it's time we give him his respect.
All right, so I'm gonna keep it a bean, right? I'm gonna keep it a real bean. I'm gonna be straight and state facts out right now. I can't give LeBron the GOAT status just yet. I can't give it to him. For one, it's all
Why not?
Bro,
why not?
Let me finish my statement.
Go ahead.
As much love also, he broke the scoring title record. Cool, that's great. But
that's great.
That's great. No, that's great. But you got but what's the main goal in the NBA? What? Win games and win championships, right? Now, Jordan put out a report that he said, like, if he wanted to play that much of a season, just a quote unquote, he could have chased that scoring title record with Kareem.
My God.
Now,
okay.
Jordan also has 2 3-peats. LeBron's been to 10 NBA Finals, won 4, right? MJ has more MVPs than LeBron.
Okay.
Right? 2 3-peats, 6 rings, 6 for 6, didn't lose, right? Now, I put LeBron's category as GOAT in his era. I give you that, right? You said, like, just because he broke this milestone with then having, he beat Kareem's record. So, if just because he beat the scoring title record, if Kareem was the scoring leading title, why he was characterized as the GOAT? Just because LeBron beat it, now he's considered the GOAT now.
But you got to look.
It's different.
It's different because you got to look at how LeBron beat it, okay? 38,000 points.
He still lost the game.
That's whatever. He's still the scoring champion.
Still lost the game, bro.
LeBron James.
My question to you is this: if he would have won the game, then you would have.
That wouldn't matter, bro.
Like that little game. It's a regular season game.
This is like game 40 in the season. Who cares?
You're playing OKC now. No defensive size.
Okay, but he had 38. What about the rest of the team? How'd that fall on him?
Bro, look. Did you win the game?
Okay, but look, we talking about LeBron, MJ.
That's why AD sat on the bench when Bron scored the last bucket. He was like, "Yo, I'm trying to win games."
Okay.
Either way, that's the main.
Maybe
goal.
AD should have played better.
About winning games,
AD was
and he's not putting in the effort.
AD was one of the problems.
That's why they made the move to get D'Lo, bro.
They did.
And you really think about it. Look at all the players that came to LA and left, right? For example, Kuzma, right? He was under the LeBron effect. He wasn't playing as great. Now he's playing averaging 20 plus 20 with the Wizards.
I mean, yeah, because LeBron James is a player who demands the ball. When you leave a player who demands the ball, you're going to shine.
Ball, but you're not winning games, bro.
They won a championship. What you mean? They won a championship.
In the bubble.
They still won a championship.
Cool.
Yes.
4 for 10, 6 for 6. What's better?
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay.
What about Bill Russell?
I'm saying.
Okay, you're going to include Bill Russell.
Okay, he's won 11.
He won 11, not as a player. And look at the stats between Bill Russell and Jordan. It's not comparable.
I think the issue is
based off championships.
I'm not going based off championships because you know why? Jordan played 6 less seasons than LeBron.
How is that LeBron's fault? Why is that used to like LeBron played 20 years, 20 years of efficient top tier basketball? That has never been done before.
Let's put it in this category. 14 years of MJ, 14 years of LeBron.
Okay.
Look at this stats wise. Point blank period. Jordan is better.
So why are we taking away LeBron's seasons though? What is that?
We're
How does
not
that make
taking that
sense?
away. I literally said, all right, you want to put this in a category between MJ and Bron.
Okay.
14 seasons MJ, 14 seasons LeBron.
Okay.
Who has better, did better in those 14
Okay,
years?
for one, Jordan was dominant.
played
Sure.
in a more tougher league than LeBron.
How was it tougher? Because they was fighting each other.
No,
they
it
was
wasn't fighting each other. It's a whole different play style.
All right, I know we was just in the middle of a heated debate, but we got to introduce some our special guests, some new perspectives.
We had to bring in some reinforcements.
Yeah.
Reinforcements.
All right.
What's up, y'all? My name is Frank Strickland. I'm a junior here.
What's going on, everybody? My name is John Tay Simmons. I serve as the 18th Mr. Delaware State University. Happy to be on the show with you guys today.
Yes.
Mr. Delaware State.
Mr. Delaware State.
Oh,
right on the show.
Thank you for blessing us with your presence.
Nah, big time.
All right, but let's get back into it.
Yeah,
let's get back, because I know y'all are very opinionated.
We weren't finished. You talking about 14 and 14. That's what I'm. Why are we taking away 6 seasons of LeBron? That don't make sense. But you just said let's compare 14 and 14.
MJ's mindset is to win championships. That's why he had to play 20 years.
So if I may interject, because you mentioned the point of 6 for 6 rather than 14 and 10, right? When you mentioned that 14 and 10 has Michael Jordan had to carry. Has Michael Jordan had to ever carry anybody like a Matthew Dellavedova to a championship? Right? Where we mentioned super teams and everything of that nature. It's not equivalent. Michael Jordan was one of a kind in an era of himself. Whereas LeBron is playing in a league of people who might not be as dominant or as multifaceted, but they're dominant in their specific thing. Whereas there's Stephen Curry's, right, who can move with and without the ball and give you 40 on any given night. There's the Kevin Durant. Right? And then you have to look at the top 10 best players in Michael Jordan's era and putting him at 1, and then putting LeBron top 10 in our era right now that we're living in and putting LeBron at 1. Right? They don't even put LeBron as a top 5 player in the league these days. They don't talk about Giannis. They'll talk about Kawhi. They'll talk about KD, Jokic. They don't even put LeBron in the top 5, right? Yeah. You talk about most valued players. LeBron is always somebody who makes the team better. Whereas you'll have a person who might be averaging 10 points, and now they're averaging 12 because he causes double teams, triple teams, and that's how he gets to the being the top 5 in the all-time assist category. I don't even know where Michael Jordan sits in all these things, but I can tell you LeBron, and I think he averages like a triple-double just for his entire career. So when you put these things into perspective and we talk about GOAT and who's the greatest of all time, you have to acknowledge who also they're playing against. When you break it down into era, you're getting away from the general point of just who's the greatest of all time. We don't have time for an era conversation of who was the best in the 80s and 90s, who was the best in the early 2000s and the 2010s and the 2020s now to come. You just got to talk about who's done it the best. And by far, with an all-time scoring record, top 5 within assists, I'd rather go 10 times to say I have the experience, to say I've carried the teams, and then I took away my 4, rather than going 6 for 6 to just be able to say I got 6, but I don't have the most. And then at that, he had to rely on Steve Kerr to make those shots. Just like LeBron had to rely on Kyrie to take certain shots. And people don't put that into perspective. People don't look at Michael Jordan's teams. They don't look at the Pippins. They just think Rodman was just there for rebounds when it was way more than that. He was the demeanor to the team. He was the defense. He was the, you feel me? So not to be long-winded, but I think there's a lot of other perspectives to think about when it comes to the greatest of all time.
He said his point and he backed it up.
That was a valid point. That was a valid
point. Here comes Sean. Here comes Sean.
I got here what he got to say about this.
So that's a valid point. So let's put this in perspective, right? So you did mention that Jordan never had to carry a team. Of course, he had a squad. He had Scott, he had Dennis Rodman, Steve Kerr, and many other people on that Jordan team. I'm not really sure, refresh my memory, but LeBron actually had help as well, especially with that Heat team with D-Wade, Chris Bosh before he had the blood clot. 2 like really Hall of Famers, honestly, in my opinion. Chris Bosh in his prime is literally a Hall of Famer.
Definitely, yeah.
And Dwayne Wade, of course, is a Hall of Famer. So put that in perspective where them 2 games against San Antonio, of course, you're going against the San Antonio team with
Tim
Duncan, Chris
Tony Parker.
Right? That's equivalent to what Jordan went to when we went to Magic Johnson, Kareem, all of them back in the day, elite teams, Larry Bird. So you really put that.
I don't.
You don't want to put Larry Bird in this spectrum?
No. It's not. I wasn't talking about the list of people that you were talking about. I was talking about more of you. Also, it was just another thought. What about all the years that Jordan couldn't get past the Pistons?
Yep.
Right. Whereas LeBron, within his first couple seasons, he made it to the finals and had to go up against Tim Duncan.
We're forgetting that LeBron.
Manu Ginobili.
A Ginobili.
We're forgetting that LeBron came straight out of high school. LeBron came straight out of high school.
Okay,
Y'all need to
beat the
stop playing with him. He came straight out of high school and was
you
going
see how
against
with
these
Jordan's
grown
teams,
men.
they got him help.
Like,
Jordan's
come
teams, they
on.
got him the help. They got him the coaching.
Yeah.
Look how long it took for LeBron to get a consistent second option. How long it took him to get a consistent
man.
coach. Jordan got that.
And then
That's why he had to go to Miami. And look what happened. He won
to her
championship.
point of college, you got to think. Take away what did Michael Jordan go for all 4? Right, he went for all 4 years, I believe, in college.
I think
it was 3.
It was a 3? Yeah.
Okay, it was 3. So even then, right? You take even if LeBron went for 3. Mm-hmm. So now what are we looking at? It's 14 to what? 17 seasons, which is still compatible. So I'll take that. You could take away LeBron's first 3 seasons and still see what he would do within the first 17, right? Because Michael Jordan, like if you get what I'm trying to say, Michael Jordan went to college. LeBron didn't have the opportunity to grow, become a better player, learn playing
That's
against
true,
people within his class, above him as a freshman. You know, being in the middle as a sophomore and then being the dominant one as a junior or a senior. He just had to come in and say like, yo, I'm the greatest in the nation. In the nation, in the entire
He had to
world.
prove everybody wrong because him coming straight out of high school, like people did not think like this was a smart move.
And he lived up to the hype.
But Frank, you've been quiet. You've been quiet. Let's hear your point.
So you was on talking about the championship 6-0. LeBron went to what 7 or 8 straight finals.
I think it was 10 actually. It might have been 10.
It wasn't 10 straight.
Was it 10? I think it was up to. Oh, he went to 10 total. Excuse me.
total.
He went to like 8. Yeah, 8 straight. 8 straight.
But you have to respect that. Like,
I respect it.
Jordan won 3 in a row twice, but LeBron made it to the game 8 times in a row. Like, it's not that easy.
With the Matthew Dellavedova, I don't think. Where is he now?
Matthew Dellavedova.
If we
Jordan
could do a where is he
Clarkson,
now?
George
He's with
Hill,
his family.
Jeff Green.
And he was having to play prime Steph Curry, prime Klay Thompson, prime Kevin Durant.
Yup.
Draymond. I think
Jordan wasn't playing people that was that good.
And then I think at the time they had Bogut, right? So just to go back to the point where
Iguodala was still good.
They had a solid team. They had a whole team.
It's quiet.
Hold on. Nah.
You're the only one.
It's not over.
You're the only one that's right behind
the only
MJ.
championship. Okay, I can give LeBron that. Okay, like it was really like overpowered was when they had KD when he had like he was playing by himself basically in the finals. Now I'm not discrediting LeBron as far as finals appearances. Of course, it's great. He went 7 to 8 straight.
Yeah.
But you cannot discredit the competition that Jordan played back in the day. You talking about he played the. Hold on.
Okay, but what is the competition though? What is the competition?
Yeah, who did he play?
Who did he play?
Larry Bird, Karl Malone.
No, in the finals.
He lost to Larry Bird.
What you talking about?
Jordan lost to Larry Bird. So what does that mean?
I know the Pistons.
Okay, so let's talk about the finals. In '91, who did he play? Magic Johnson, who was old. He was getting ready to retire. '92, who he played? I believe he played what? The Phoenix Suns with Charles Barkley. Charles Barkley was an MVP. That's cool. '93, he played the Trailblazers. Who was on the Trailblazers? Clyde Drexler, Terry Porter. 94, 95, he wasn't here.
No, Clyde was solid.
Clyde was solid, but he was, again, past his prime.
Speak on the chemistry of his team, too.
Yep. He wasn't here in 94 and wasn't here in 95.
He had with Miami. With Chris Bosh and D-Wade.
But look what happened the first time he went in comparison to the next 2 or 3.
Yes.
Like, chemistry buildup is different than when you're playing a new team in the final every year.
And for team
going on a new team and making it back to back.
But the thing is, if you're winning back to back with Miami, what happens in that third? I know the third peak can happen, but why not stick with that? You know what I'm saying? Of course, he wanted to win his hometown.
He wanted to go back and win with his hometown.
You said it right there.
Type shit.
And he did it.
Yes, he did it.
What, 2 years?
He's the only person in finals history to come back 3-1.
3-1.
It's okay.
3-1. Warriors team to a prime Warriors.
That won 73 games. 73 games.
They broke Michael Jordan's record for the best.
And then LeBron beat him.
They did.
LeBron beat them in the finals. They were 73-9. Jordan held the record with Scottie and all them with 72-10. They went 73-9. Best record regular season wise. And then they lost in the finals to a LeBron, and he came back 3-1.
Yep.
And that's when LeBron had a good team that year. He had a good team. The Cavs?
No.
The Cavs were good, but the Warriors were 73-9.
The year after, bro.
Stephen Curry was a unanimous MVP. He averaged 30 points on the season, shooting 50% from the field, 45% from 3, and 90% from the free throw line. If anybody did that in the Jordan era, they'd be the best. Right?
Bro.
Okay.
They were 73-9 and
I'ma
lost
just
in
say
the finals
this.
by 3-1.
Let's put this in perspective.
No, I'm gonna just say this.
Right?
Michael Jordan, they're both great people. I think when somebody breaks a record, no, they are. Okay, well, great basketball players.
Bro.
But I'll just say this. They're both great, great basketball players. But when somebody breaks a record, I don't think it's I was about to say you can't take away from somebody else when they break a record.
Kareem Jordan broke it, where would the GOAT talks with Kareem?
But it's a different position.
There was GOAT talks. There was GOAT talks. You act like there was GOAT talks.
They give Kareem his credit
They
for the fact that he
did.
only
There
shot
was
like 1 3.
yes, there was GOAT talks.
I think
But
it's
with
a different
LeBron
position.
James,
That's
in
why he's more versatile.
Today's NBA with all this talent we got, LeBron James for 20 straight years was an efficient scorer. Never missed many games, no injuries, nothing. And we just talking about like it's just normal. And to add on top of that, he was passing the ball too. It's not like he was just scoring. He got almost 10,000 assists.
Number 4 all time in assists.
Number 4 all time in assists on top of being the all-time leading scorer.
LeBron take care of his body.
That's
He got
crazy.
the longevity. Like,
Yes.
he's been in the league
That
a
part.
long time
Yes.
and still he's being productive.
Bron has
He ain't
played
gonna
in
play another
3
season,
different
you know what I mean?
decades.
But is
The
he winning
2000s,
Is
2010s.
he winning games?
Oh my
Oh
gosh.
my God. Oh
God,
my
I don't think
I don't know
Shaq
about
is
right now
gonna.
with the
Bro,
Lakers, but he winning
yo,
games.
y'all give me all the numbers and stats and everything, bro. The accolades. But
He's
are
won
you
a-
winning
he's-
games?
Why?
he's won a championship.
Okay, wait,
wait.
Why are we acting like, I don't
He's
know.
won a championship on every team. that
Yes,
he's been on.
why are we acting like LeBron has
they
0
don't
rings? He
know.
has
Like,
4
Jordan played with the
rings.
he played with the Wizards.
He was what,
for-
38 when he was playing the Wizards? He wasn't
He was
doing
not
that.
doing it. He
He was
retired
not
at
doing
32.
that.
He
He was
retired
not
at
doing
32.
that.
He came
No,
back.
when he came
LeBron,
back.
no, Jordan played until he was 40. He came back with the Wizards. He was 40 years old when he played. But still, we act like LeBron don't got 4 rings.
With 4 different teams.
Bro.
He has
Wait,
four,
wait,
three
wait,
different
wait,
teams.
wait, 3 different teams.
If you're just talking about rings, then
Well,
Bill Russell is the best player. bro.
Really two.
No, because he got the Heat, the Lakers.
And the
Oh, yeah, it's
Cavs.
3.
I said that.
I thought you said 4.
No, I already said 4. I said
4
3.
rings.
2 and 1. 2
If
and
you're
1.
just talking about rings, though, Bill Russell.
I'm not talking about rings. Look at the other accolades.
You
that
said
Jordan did.
winning.
I feel like that's what
You
your
said
whole
winning.
argument was winning.
He
But
said
is
winning.
Yeah, but you
But
act
did Bill
like,
Russell go for 6 for 6?
oh
He
my
got 11
God.
He's got 11
He's got
rings. I don't
11.
care
Bro,
if you
look,
as a coach
I'm
or player.
6 for 6.
11
Yo, bro.
rings. You know what 11 rings
Yo,
is?
I know
6
the
for 6
level
is
range.
fascinating,
Bro, I know
okay?
you got more
But
rings
not
than
with
bro.
your fingers on
Yo,
the
That's what I'm
but he
saying,
went
like-
on as a player.
Yes,
bro.
he did.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
He won.
The last 2 when
He won
player
11.
coach.
Yeah, he won
Coach and
11.
at the
That's
same
what I'm
time.
saying.
I think it's safe to say Shaw's not going to change his
I'm not
answer.
changing my
It's not
answer.
changing. It's okay. We
It's
can all
fine.
agree to disagree.
All right,
It's okay.
all right,
Everybody's
this
entitled to their
how we-
opinion.
this how we
I'm pretty
gonna-
sure a
this
lot
how
of
we
old heads would agree with you
Exactly,
too.
they will.
They would.
This
They
how we-
would.
This how we gonna end it, right?
It's
This how we
okay.
gonna end it,
What are you
right?
gonna
If
say?
We're talking about stats wise. We're talking about
gosh.
everything LeBron did. He's the
scared.
GOAT in his eyes in his era. As far as winning championships, as far as winning accolades, as far as MVPs, Finals MVPs, and whatnot, Jordan's
Bill
the
Russell.
GOAT. Jordan's the GOAT. Jordan's the GOAT. Simple as
Okay.
that.
We'll let him
Simple.
keep that. It's okay.
Simple.
Congratulations, LeBron. I love you so much.
The GOAT.
Congrats.
The
Listen,
GOAT.
I love
The
you so
GOAT.
much.
The
You are
GOAT.
the GOAT.
The
The
GOAT.
king. The GOAT.
The GOAT.
We thank you. Thank you for letting us witness history. Like, not many people could say that they were alive to witness history.
Jordan do nothing.
Yeah.
I
So,
better appreciate greatness while
Wow,
it's
Hey, yo,
shit.
that part.
Give that man his
Give him his
flowers.
respect.
His flowers. I give
him
Thank
respect.
you.
I give him
Thank you.
respect.
End of segment.
Delay the GOAT.
End of segment.
Coming to the end of the third quarter. LeBron James, a shot at history. And there it is! LeBron stands alone. The NBA's all-time scoring record now belongs to LeBron James.